Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That Turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Salute Knicks Nation. Salute Giants Nation. You already know what it is. It's another episode of the Man Cave podcast. And in today's episode is going to be the Knicks watch along against the Knicks are playing the Orlando Magics today. And like I said, it's a matinee, a Martin Luther King matinee holiday. Hope everybody's enjoying a good holiday. And, you know what I'm saying, we'll see if the Knicks can pick up the victory today, you know what I'm saying, because the Knicks need to get that dub. But like I said, this is your first time to my channel. Please hit that like and subscribe button and also share it also, you know, and also hit that notification bell so you know what time I come on. But yeah, like I said, this is a Man Cave podcast. Like I said, we covered the Knicks, the Giants exclusively. You know, the Giants season just ended. You know, the Giants ended the season at 6-11 on the season. You know, with that loss, the 6-11 season, we got the 6th pick in the draft. So we're going to have a busy off season this year. You know what I'm saying? See what we're going to do, make some changes. You know, who to bring back, who not to bring back, and things like that. And also the Giants, some coaching news has been on for the Giants. If you didn't know, the Giants have fired Bobby Johnson, the offensive line coach. They also fired the special teams coach, Thomas McGahee, you know, and also they fired the linebackers coach, the Wilkins brother, Drew Wilkins and Kevin Wilkins. And because of that, our defensive coordinator, Don Winkdale resigned because of that. So Wink Martindale resigned because of the firing of his defensive linebackers coach, who was his right-hand man. So we have to look for new defensive coordinator. But and the good news is we have a new offensive coordinator. We got one from the the Las Vegas Raiders, Carmen Bursillo, I think is his name. And he is our new offensive, the offensive line coach, which, you know, as Giants fans, we were screaming to get rid of Bobby Johnson because, like I said, we thought he did a terrible job because he wasn't developing the guys. We got talent on the team. We just feel like the guys was not being developed properly. Like I said, you see some guys leave our team, go to other teams, and have great wasn't having great seasons with the Giants. You know, injuries is part of it too. You know, sometimes the continuity, the line, and things like that. But sometimes it's coaching too. So hopefully, like I said, this new guy comes in and helps develop our young talent on the offensive line. You know, we got Andrew Thomas, the Pro Bowl left tackle. You know, we got the rookie John Michael Schmitz. You know, so, and we got Evan Neal, the right tackle, you know what I'm saying, second-year play out of Alabama. So hopefully he could correct that and get the Giants back on the offensive line, back on the winning track and, you know, develop some guys. But like I said, so the Giants season was a disaster this year, coming off of that 9-7 season. The year before, making a playoff, winning a road game. But this year didn't turn out that way. You know, Daniel Jones got the contract. Daniel Jones got hurt. The Giants season was all over the place, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the way that we thought it was going to be, but, you know, things happen, so we got to move on from it, roll up our sleeves and come back in the offseason, make some changes, improve the team even more, you know, first free agency and then the draft and things like that. So we'll see. Like I said, but I feel we got the right people in place, like, you know, with Joe Shane and Brian Dable. So we'll get it together. We'll fix it up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, so the Giants season will be over. So I will be coming to you with contents like, as far as like training camp and free agency and also the draft and things like that. This year, the draft is in Detroit, I believe April 25th, the week of April 25th to the 28th or 29th. So I will be trying to make it down there to get to the draft and see what we do. But so far, like I said, so now it's on to the Knicks. So rest of the season is going to be the New York Knicks. We start today, right now. It's a 3:00 matinee game, Martin Luther King game against the Orlando Magics. And in this game, like I said, the Knicks are winners of their last 6 out of their 7 games. Actually, the Knicks have won 6 or 7 since the OG Anunoby trade, so which has been a good thing for the Knicks. And the one loss was the loss to the Dallas Mavericks without star player Luka Doncic. That's a game Kyrie Irving had 44 and Tim Hardaway had 32. So between those 2 plays, they combined for 76 points. And it was just one of those nights where the Knicks just couldn't. They got off to a bad start and they just couldn't come back to finish off the job, even though they almost did, but they just couldn't do it. So, that happens. So, the Knicks lost that game in Dallas, but then they came back the last game. Of course, they was playing a undermanned Memphis Grizzlies team without John Moran and Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bane. And for a while, the game was close, but then the Knicks able to regroup in the third and fourth quarter and pull it out and pull out the win, 106-94 on the road against the Grizzlies. So the Knicks have won 4 of their last 5 games coming into this contest at 23-16 against the Orlando Magic, who have lost 3 of their last 5. They come in at 21-18. And you got some injuries on their front, along their team too. So I think Franz Wagner's out for that team. So, but for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson missed the last game against Memphis. And then I just saw it tonight. He's also going to miss this game also. So it'll be a second game in a row he's missed with a calf injury. So we're going to have to monitor that and see how that goes. But I think with calf injuries, the most thing is like he just want to, take it day by day, get a little, get it some rest. Rest always helps. So that'll be a good thing, especially against, the Magics and things like that. So we should be able to weather the storm and get this other dub right. And today would be a huge get if we can get this dub. And also the great thing about the Knicks is the next 12 of their next 14 games is at home at Madison Square Garden. So that's going to be some good home cooking. If the Knicks could just protect the home court, we could come out this thing looking like roses. But we got to defend the home court. 12 of the next 14 is at Madison Square Garden. We got to come out. We got to play with the energy. We got to play with the excitement. And we got to bring it home and take care of the dub on the court. So right now in the standings, the Knicks are currently in the seventh seed, in the playoff race right now. But, from 7 to 4 is about half a game. So really a win puts them back into the 4th seed. It's still early, but like I said, we're in a good spot right now. So we ain't really tripping about it. All these 4 through 7 or 4 through 8 is separated by 1 game or half a game or something like that in the loss column and the win column. But so we right there. So that's a great thing to be in that position. So we'll just have to steady the ship, like I said, without Jalen Brunson. What's the name? Deuce McBride will get his second start of the season. His first start against the Memphis Grizzlies a couple of days ago. He had 19 points. He was 4 for 7 from 3-point range. He looked good in the game. Like I said, when given opportunity, guys like, Deuce is stepping up, Grimes, these guys are stepping up and making the most of it. So let's keep it going, So, like I said, Deuce is going to be starting tonight alongside DiVincenzo with Hartenstein, Randall, and Anunoby. And for the Orlando Magics, they're going to start Gorga Batazzi, the center, Paulo Banchero, Okiki will start for them. And also in the backcourt would be Caleb Houston and Jalen Suggs will be in the backcourt. But like I said, this is a Sunday matinee game. The last time we had a Sunday matinee game was against it was against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Knicks won that one. I think that was OG Anunoby's debut at the Garden. So hopefully, like I said, it'd be the same thing. Carry on and we get this dub. Now, this is the second meeting of the season between the Knicks and the Orlando Magics. The Knicks played them about a couple of weeks ago in Orlando, and that was a loss. The Magic's won that one, 117-108 against the Knicks. So they beat us by 9. So this is kind of like a revenge game, for the Knicks here to get back, to get some good home cooking, get some payback, and let's get back on this, keep this win streak going. You know what I'm saying? 23-16. Like I said, everything is setting up nicely for us right now. And coming home to get some home cooking. 12 of the next 14 games will be at the Garden. Like I said, all we got to do is protect home court. And but before you know it, we could be right up there. We'll be a top 3 or top 4 seed, at least a top 4 seed. Like I said, top 3 would be the Sixers, Bucks, and the Celtics right now, and then the Heat is right around there. But I think 2 or 3 games ago, we thrashed the Sixers like 128-92 and stuff like that. So in Philadelphia, so I'm pretty sure the next time we play them, they're gonna have their eyes open and they're gonna want some payback. But as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we got a lot of quality depth. You know what I'm saying? The starters are bringing it, and then the guys off the bench are bringing it also. So the guys from the bench, if they could keep helping out, bringing it, you know what I'm saying, that'll keep us going. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, so far, Deuce McBride off the bench, it's been good. Josh Hart has been good. And man, before I even go any further, man, I got to give what's his name a lot of credit, man. Isaiah Hartenstein, man, this guy's playing like a man possessed right now. He's going to be a free agent in the offseason. So the way he's been playing, his price tag is going up. You know what I'm saying? The last game against the Memphis Grizzlies, I think he had like 12 points and 20 rebounds. That's the second 20 plus rebound game within the last week. So he's been a menace on the boards too, and he also been blocking some shots, getting like 3 or 4 block shots a game. So he's been holding it down while Mitchell Robinson's been out. So I mean, got to give credit where credit is due. The guy's been playing lights out. He's been playing great for us. You know what I'm saying? All we ask him to do, get the rebounds, protect the paint. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said, he got some more offense to him, and he's a good passer too. So that helps too. You know what I'm saying? So he's a great backup. And like I said, hopefully he doesn't get in foul trouble too much. But if he does, then you got Jericho Sims on the bench, who's a back also. So that'll be a little lift. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, iHeart has been playing like a man possessed right now. Like I said, he's playing like a guy who wants that contract, and he's going to get a bigger contract in the offseason. So the one he got with us was a 2-year, $16 million deal. So I'm pretty sure he's probably going to get around like 12 or 13, $14 million in the offseason. So, but like I said, the way he's playing, he deserves it. So hopefully he keeps it up. Hopefully he can sustain it throughout the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Because Mitchell Robinson, from what I'm hearing, is like he may be back now by the end of the season. So that'll be another good bonus and plus for us, And plus, when he gets back, he has to work himself back into shape. So we have an iHeart who keeps doing what he's doing until Mitch get back in shape. Hey, man, it's all good. And then also, don't forget, the trade deadline is like February 8th. So that's still right now the trade deadline. I mean, anything can happen right now between February 8th. So that's another plus, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I know the Knicks probably going to make another move and things like that. So, that's another thing we got to keep our eye open for, like, who's going to be here, who's not going to be here, and things like that. Because who's here right now, may not be here in another 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll keep our eyes peeled open for that. So, like I said, just coming to this game against the Magic, like I said, the Knicks need to jump on these guys, jump on them from the start, play with some energy, hustle, get some rebounds, and the biggest thing is get in transition and run. Say don't walk it up the court. Let's run. Let's get on these guys. Like I said, when you jump on some of these teams, it could springboard you to an early win. Like I said, this is what you need. Get out in front of these guys. Don't fall behind these guys. Don't be falling behind by double digits and things like that, and then giving these guys a shot to win the game. And this is what happens. You play down to the level of the competition. Can't do that. We gotta pick up the pace, especially with Brunson being out. Everybody has to do their part. Everybody got to bring the energy. Everybody has to bring the intensity. Bring the intensity, and let's see what happens. Hopefully in this game, like I said, the shooting, like I said, the Knicks could hit some 3-point shots, and like I said, get some easy buckets in transition. You know what I'm saying? Because this Magic team, some of these guys, like I said, the Wagner brothers, I know they could shoot them threes, and things like that. and they are really a scrappy, pesky team. So we really got to be on our P's and Q's. Like I said, hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Randall has a great shooting game. You know, McBride, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, you know, and Ananobi. But like I said, usually these matinees game so far has been good for us. So, you know, that's what we look forward to and things like that. Main important thing, 12 of the next 14 games is at Madison Square Garden. We have to protect the home court. Protect the home court. Excited for this game. We need this dub. Like I said, these are the kind of games that we need to win. The Magics are these ain't your mom and pops Orlando Magics. These are a good team. These young guys, these young teams now are starting to come up. You look at the OKCs, you look at the Minnesota Timberwolves, Sacramento Kings. You know, these teams now are one of the better up and coming teams. These are like the top teams now in the Western Conference. You know, so can't take these guys lightly anymore. Everybody, this is the NBA. Everybody's professional. Everybody's going to be playing. Everybody got to, you know, got to do their part. And we need this dub. Like I said, we need the dub. Everything starts now. Starts right now. This home cooking right now. 12 of the next 14. We need it. We need it. So, like I said, when we play the Magic, so I'll see how we come out the first 6-7 minutes of the game. We'll see how they started off. You know. So let me see. I know they play. Wait a minute, they play the Magics. Let me see the next 12 or 14 game. Let me look at the schedule. Schedule for the Knicks. Let's see. And over the next 14. Okay, we got the Magics tonight. Then a couple of days on the 17th, we got the Houston Rockets. Then a back-to-back, we got on the next day, the 18th, we got the Washington Wizards. And then next Saturday, is the return of R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly and make their Madison Square Garden return on that game, Saturday game against the Toronto Raptors. Then on the 23rd, we got at Brooklyn. So that's one of the home games. We go at Brooklyn, which is like right across the street. So that ain't nothing. Then we got the Denver Nuggets, the 25th at home, followed by the Miami Heat on the 27th. Then our only big road game is we go to Charlotte on the 29th. Then we come back home back to back, play the Utah Jazz on the 30th, and on February 1st we play the Indiana Pacers, and then after that, the 3rd, we play the Los Angeles Lakers. We play the 6th on February 6th. We play the Memphis Grizzlies, and then the 8th is Dallas Mavericks, and then February 10th is the Indiana Pacers. So 12 of our next 14 is at home. The only road games we got is Brooklyn Nets is not really a road game. It's like I said, it's across the street. So we really got one road game, which is the Charlotte Hornets. That's the only game against the Charlotte Hornets, January 29th. Everything else will be at home at Madison Square Garden. So this is where the Knicks can make up a lot of grounds on everything. This is how the Knicks actually could, if they win a lot of these home games, they can propel themselves into that third spot, at least that third spot. So these next 12 out of 14 home games is going to be real telling for the Knicks. We can't go 500. We got to win at least I want to win all the games, but we got to win at least 10 of these home games. This is what you do. You got to protect your home court. You know what I'm saying? You got to win these home games. That's why it's like, hey, home cooking. That's get you right. Get your record up there. So by the end of the season, you'll be one of the top seeds in the playoffs, and then you'll have a lot of home games. You know, you won't have to go on the road too much, and that's what you want. Yeah, looking at Isaiah Hartenstein, his last game against the Grizzlies, 12 points, 20 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, and he had 4 block shots in 42 minutes. Like I said, he did a yeoman's-like work on the boards. But he'll have his hands full in this one against Paolo Banchero and the center for the Orlando Magic. I think his name is Gora. What's that? Bertazzi. Let's see his name. I don't want to butcher his name and stuff like that, so I just want to make sure I get his name right. But his name is Gora Batase. Batase is the center. And also tonight the Magics will have Wendell Carter Jr. available. Also, he's another guy who gets some offensive rebounds and stuff like that. So Hart will have his hands full a little bit. But like I said, in this game, I want to see the Knicks come out with some aggressiveness, some passion, and some energy in this game. Like, hey, you gotta match the intensity of these young teams, because these guys gonna come in running. They're gonna try to run you into the, you know what I'm saying? It's like running up the court. So we're almost set for tip off and from the Garden. But like I said, 12 of the next 14 is at home. This is what we need, starting right here with this game right now. It's like these are the type of games that we got to win. We have to win. I know it's going to be tough. I know Jalen Brunson is not playing. He's out for this game also. You know, he's out with a calf injury. So hopefully, like I said, he'll miss this one and he'll probably come back for the next game, or probably 2 games from now. But the most important thing is when he comes back, we want to come back. We want him to be healthy, you know. Or if he comes back, it's like we don't want him to just be playing through injuries out and you don't be really like playing on one foot during the whole season. You know, we don't want to shut him down, but that's and opportunity like this is the perfect opportunities for other guys to step up and make their mark. You know what I'm saying? And show what you can do. And like I said, so far, Deuce been up to it. Deuce McBride has been up to it. He's looking good on his 3-point shot. He's looking very confident. He's looking very decisive. So that's a plus. So hopefully he just keep playing the way he's been playing, and don't think too much about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate. Just do what you've been doing. The main thing about us is we got to move the ball. We got to keep the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? On like fast breaks, we got to run in transition when we get a chance to get some easy buckets. You know, and like I said, get some rebounds, because one of the reasons why we lost that game against the Mavericks, in the last like 30 seconds of the game, we could not get a rebound. Had we got that rebound, the outcome may have been different, but we just couldn't get that rebound. Had we got that rebound, I thought if we'd have got that rebound, I knew we would have won that game, or at least send it into overtime. But like I said, those are the hustle plays that you got to come up with. You got to come up with the rebounds. You got to come up with the steals, deflections, anything. You got to come up with loose balls. You know, so we'll see what how these guys come out in this game. But like I said, you can't take the competition lightly. All these young teams now are one of the better teams in NBA. You know, everybody have a good record, winning record. Orlando Magic's coming 21-18. You know, losers of 3 of the last 5. They lost 3. They're on a 3-game losing streak. So, like I said, don't give them no confidence and no nothing. Like, hey, just take it to them from the start. And also, you know, the Knicks been playing a lot better defense too. You know what I'm saying? They have been keeping teams like under 100, or if they can, like 100 and something like this is like. So that's another good telltale sign. Let's see what we can keep the Magics to. The Magics are a good defensive team as well. So we could be in for a low scoring game. It could be like a 102-99 game or something like that. Or who knows? It could be the opposite. It could be like a 118, 117 game, 116. And I think Knicks got to move the ball and keep the turnovers down. Keep the turnovers down. If we can keep the turnovers down, that'll be a huge for us, so we can keep the turnovers down. And so also I might be just a little bit behind. I'm streaming, so you stream sometimes be a little bit behind, but it shouldn't be too far behind. But like I said, this is a perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity for the Knicks to make up some grounds right here. It's like 12 of the next 14 is at home. Nothing like home cooking. All we gotta do is protect home court, win as many games as we can. If we could win all the games, I would be happy. I'd be thrilled. But like I said, we need to win at least if it's 12 out of 14 games, we need to win at least about 10 or 11 of these games at home. I don't want to be like win like 4 and lose like eight games, and it's like that's defeating the purpose. That's why I said we need everybody, need all hands on deck, need all these guys to step up and make some plays. You know what I'm saying? Make your shots. The main important thing, make your shots when it's there, when it's available. So, like I said, once again, the starting lineup is gonna be Bataza, Bancaro, uh, Okiki, Caleb Houston, and Jalen Suggs will be the five for the Orlando Magics. Against the Knicks, it's gonna be iHeart, Randall, Ananobi, DiVincenzo, and Deuce McBride will get his second start of the season. So in this game, like I said, it'll be important for our bench to really come out and and like to come out and when they come in there and you know speed up the game, get some turnovers, make some shots. You know what I'm saying? Quentin Grimes been playing a little bit better, you know what I'm saying, since he went to the bench. So that should be a good thing when he gets into the game and stuff like that. It's like I look for him to just do what he do, get some baskets, get a shot down, you know. And see what happens. So this is going to be Deuce McBride's second game start. And I want to see how he comes out. I want to see if he keeps playing the way he's been playing. All you got to do is just keep playing the way you've been playing. That's all I ask you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, this is an important game. Got to win this game. Got to get a payback on the Magics. Got to revenge. Got to avenge that 117-108 loss in Orlando about a couple of weeks ago. Like I say, all these matinees game they're good. You know, it's a good matinee game, especially this Martin Luther King holiday. I hope everybody's having a good holiday. Enjoy the holiday, ML King Day. And like I said, it'll be even better if the Knicks could get a dub in this one. Get a dub for me, man. It's a big day in sports too. It's like NFL playoff games are going on today at 4:30 is going to be the Steelers against the Bills, and then the night game is going to be the Eagles versus the Bucks. So it's a great day of sports on MLK Day. So hey, last night's game, couldn't believe like the Packers, man. They went over there and dominated the Cowboys in Dallas on the road. You know, as a Giants fan, it always feels good when the Cowboys lose. So the icing on the cake would be the Eagles tonight. They could go home tonight against the Bucks. They could lose at Tampa Bay. That'd be great. You know, that'll be a great day. And everybody in the NFC East everybody gonna be sitting at home on the couch right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it should be a great day of sports. Like I said, I look forward to the other the playoff games tonight. Bills and the Steelers at 4:30, and then Cowboys and Bucks at 8, either 8 or 8:30. I think it's 8. But the most important thing right now is the dub right now for the Knicks. Knicks got to get this dub right now. All right, so you ready to tip it off? Yeah, and then I also forgot to mention that what's the name Malachi Flynn, the guy who got in the trade also the last game against Memphis off the bench, he had a good game, 9 points. So we look forward to that, him coming off the bench and providing some help. You know what I'm saying, for Deuce McBride. Like I said, that's the thing though. That's the thing. When the opportunity is there, you gotta take advantage of the opportunities. When your opportunity comes, like, hey, it's gonna come. Just take advantage of it, and let the chips fall where they may. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see another NBA action. The Philadelphia 76ers is leading the Houston Rockets 98-78. Start of the fourth quarter. The game on the end of the first quarter, Dallas is up on the Pelicans 33-17. And that game ended the first quarter. And just starting off, Washington against Detroit. Washington up 1-0. All right. And the game is on. The game has started. Knicks with the ball. Deuce McBride with the ball at the top. Over to Dante DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo's looking for Randall. No, he goes in and goes back to Deuce McBride. Back to DiVincenzo for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Magics and Banchero. Ball went out of bounds, but it's Magic's ball. So, like I said, we're gonna see how the Knicks gonna come out in this game. I want to see how they come out the first, at least the first 5-6 minutes of this game. See if they bring the intensity and play with some energy against this, like I said, this young team. All right, Magic's with the ball. Jalen Suggs with the ball. Over to Banchero. Kiki goes in the lane. And it's a foul. Basket and a foul. So Okiki gets the first basket. The foul is on Anunoby. So Okiki drives down the lane and he gets fouled. So Magic's up to 2-0 right now. And Okiki's at the free throw line, try to complete a 3-point play. And the free throw is up and is good. So it's 3-0 Magic. So strike first. All right, goes the Knicks. Knicks with the ball. Then Deuce over to Hardenstein, over to Randall. Randall to Anunoby. Anunoby down the lane. No good, but he's going to the free throw line. It looked like the foul's going to be on the Magic's big man, Bataza. Like I said, since Anunoby came over to the Knicks, Knicks are 6-1 since the trade for OG Anunoby. So that's a good thing. Like I said, the Knicks playing good, like I said, let's keep it going. Like I said, 12 of our next 14 is at home. Let's get it. All right, Anunoby's at the free throw line. His free throws are good. All right, so the Knicks up is 8-9 is the score. Orlando Knicks up 9-8 on the Magics. I said another scores. Like I said, Philadelphia is up big, 112-92 on Houston in the late fourth quarter. Second quarter, Dallas is up 35-24. Early start of the second quarter against New Orleans, and Pistons up 10-3 on the Wizards early first quarter in that game. So a lot of matinee games are starting today on this MLK holiday. All right, next to the basket. Knicks up 12-8 now. Knicks up 12-8 on the Orlando Magics. 7:53 left to go first quarter. Like I said, this is a type of game. This is a type of game. Like I said, the Knicks got to jump on these guys. You got to jump on these guys early. Keep your foot on the gas and things like that. Because, like I said, the last time we played these guys, we lost. We lost in Orlando, 117-108. Like I said, it's teams like this. Like I guess the Knicks don't play with some energy. You got to play with a lot of energy when you're playing these young teams because they're gonna bring it. That's the thing; they are gonna bring it. So you got to bring it too. The energy level got to be up. Guys got to hit the glass. Guys got to help out. You know what I'm saying, on the boards. Got to make some steals, deflections, things like that. You got to help out. You know what I'm saying? Rebounding is a huge plus in this game. So Knicks got like I said, that game in Dallas that we lost, rebound. If we'd have got the rebound in that last 30 seconds of that fourth quarter, I truly believe we'd have came back and won that game, but we couldn't get the rebound. And that was the difference. So rebounding is huge. Everybody got to help out. You know what I'm saying? Ihart's doing this thing, Randall's doing this thing, but the rest of the guards, these guys got to step up and help out, and make some get some rebounds and help out. All right, another three. Knicks up 15-8 now. So like I said, good so far, so a good start so far. So far, a good start. This is the type of start that we need. Like I said, hopefully we can just keep it up and keep it going. So you could comment in there in the comment section. It's like, hey, what's going on? So Gaga, what's good? Just salute for the game call. Yeah, that's right, bro. Thanks for stopping by, Rod. Rod Aces and Hawkeyes guy. Yeah, trying to see this Knicks got to get this dub, man. They got to get this dub. Like I said, this has got to get a payback on this Orlando Magic team because these are the type of teams they'll sneak up on you, man. You know, the Knicks up 15-8. We got 15-8 in this game. Let's see. Score so far, like I said, so far in the game, 15-8. Like Ananobi with 7 points, Hartenstein with 3, McBride with 3, and on DiVincenzo. So Randall hasn't scored yet in the game, but that's a great thing. If the Knicks are 15-8 and Randall hasn't scored, that's a great thing. I mean, when he gets going, for the Magics, Okiki has been a guy, 6 of the 8 points. So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, our main guys, like I said, we got to keep it going. 15-8 lead. That's all I care about. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, they have. Yeah, the Magic, they have come back down to earth lately, but they are still a decent squad. I know they got some injuries. Like I said, they're missing what's the name Franz on Wagner. That's one of their other weapons too. You know what I'm saying? That's a 6'10" dude that could shoot threes, rebound, and all that stuff. So that's one of their big weapons that they missing. So that's a good thing. That's why I say it's games like this that the Knicks got to take advantage of and win. Yeah. And early on in the season, Orlando was like really like coming out like gangbusters, so they come down to earth a little bit, but they'll still be there though. Because right now, like I said, they are one of the top they are in the playoff contention right now. So right now the Knicks are in the 7th spot, but 7-4 or 8-4 is really not nothing. It's probably only like 3 what you call it, a win or a half a game or something like that. Yeah, he is a real person. Okiki, he's a real person, bro. He played. I watched him play in college at that's the same when he played at Auburn. For Bruce Pearl on that tough Auburn team like a couple of seasons ago. So yeah, he's a tough defensive player. And then the guy if that's the same guy, or it could be the other guy that plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think there's the Cavs got a player on their team too. Let me see the Cavs player. I think his name is it's Okoro. I think that's Okoro. Yeah, that's that's Okoro. But I think they both played at Auburn and stuff like that. And that was a tough Isaac Okoro. Yeah, he played at Auburn. Yeah. All right, back to action. Knicks up. Knicks hit another three. 18-8 now. Knicks up by 10. That's what I'm saying. This is what Knicks got to keep going. Got to keep scoring. Got to keep your foot on the gas. Magic came back and scored 18-11 now. But yeah, Kiki. Yep. Yeah, he played Chumo Kiki. Yeah, he played at Auburn and stuff like that. Him and Okoro played at Auburn. That was a tough team. That was a tough team. 18-11. Like I said, right now the Knicks 5:43 left to go. First quarter, Knicks up 18-11. Magic season came out and just scored 18-13 Knicks. Question. Knicks fan, let me ask you: does the Quentin Grimes benefit the most from Quickly's departure? In a way he does, but in a way he doesn't because he was a starter before. So he was. I mean, IQ really didn't start. He was coming off the bench, but Quentin Grimes was a starter. He lost his starting spot because he would, he wasn't. It was kind of hard for him to get a rhythm being in the first unit because the Barrett, Randall, and Brunson was scoring a lot, so he didn't know when he was going to get the ball. So anytime he got the ball and he did was able to shoot, so he was probably cold. But yeah, going to the bench probably was the best thing because now what I'm saying, he knows when he's going to get the ball, things like that. So it helped him out greatly, And also, yeah, you're right in a way. Quickly's departure, it helped him because. I mean, but he was part of the second unit with Quickly too. So, I think just being the second unit benefited him the most, just being the second unit, not being a starter, because like I said, when you're in the second unit, the guys in the second unit is like, is anybody could do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that Auburn squad was legit with both of them, Okiki and Okora. That was a tough Bruce Pearl team. That guys was tough defensively, like 2-3 years ago. It was like I want to say, did they make it to the Final Four? I think they made it real far. I know they made it real far. That was a tough defensive minded team. It was almost remind me like that the Houston team and the Baylor's team of a couple of years ago, that University of Houston and Baylor team. Those are tough defensive teams and stuff like that. So. Yeah, them boys is tough. All right, let's see. Knicks. See the Magic is back 18-16 now. So Knicks only up by a bucket. This is where the Knicks got to keep going. Like I said, these are the teams like, hey, you got to keep your foot on the gas on these guys, man, because they will come back. But like I said, the Knicks got 12 of their next 14 is at home. So this is the good home cooking. This is exactly what we gotta win these type of games. The home cooking. 12 or 14. Hey, we can win 10 of these 12 games at home. It'll be a blessing, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta keep our foot on the gas. All right, let's see. All right. And like I said, nothing. These guys got to make these shots. They get these wide open shots. It's like, you got to make these shots. The shots are there. We got to make them. You got to make these shots. Yeah, like I said. Okay. Yeah, hey man, congrats to Timberwolves. Timberwolves are they're one of the good good stories of the NBA right now. They top in the West with OKC. That's gonna be a great battle. OKC, Minnesota, and Sacramento. That's a good young trio right there. And then the Pacers in the East. The Pacers is like, man, them dudes can score, man. They can score. They can score. I mean, they're named the Pacers. They don't have the name the Pacers for a reason, man. Them guys is like, it's like before you look at it, it's like they like zoop 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 up and down the court. Halliburton was a great that was a great move for them getting Halliburton, to run that offense. They just a fast paced team, man. Them guys is just like put up the points. I'm kind of surprised because the coach, Rick Carlisle, he's more of a defensive coach, but since he's been in Indiana, I guess he don't care about the defense right now. He just care about the offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we care about. All right, so far 1918, Julius had made that technical free throws. 19, Magic just scored, so it's 19-18 Knicks. Knicks have gone into a little slump right now. Yeah, the Daytona 500, man. It's like, yeah, the Pacers, man. I think one game they put up like, I want to say against the Hawks is like 150 to 116 was the final score. They've been putting up some like 140 games this year already, man. Even with Halliburton out, they still could score. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just a fast paced team. They just they don't play a lick of defense, but they can score. So if you're gonna beat them, you're gonna have to score some points, and no lead is safe against those guys because they can score. I know the miss. All right. It was 19-18, 3:08 left to go, first quarter in this game. Like I said, the Knicks have cooled off a little bit, but like I said, this is game is like, hey, we got to win this game, man. We got to start with this home cooking at home. Got to start with this home cooking. Everything starts in this game right now, right here. Like I said, it's going to be a good game, good day of sports today. Like I said, you got the NFL games going on too at 4:30. You got the Bills and the Steelers, and then the night game is going to be the Eagles and the Bucks tonight from Tampa Bay. Those should be two good games on tonight. So it's a good day. It's a good day of sports on today. You know what I'm saying? This MLK Day. And what Thibodeau's talking to these boys like, hey, bro, y'all gotta get this thing going, man. Gotta get this thing rolling. Because Okiki got 9, you know what I'm saying? And Bankero got 15. Those are the guys. Randall only got 1 point for right now, but that'll change. It's like Deuce McBride. Deuce is hitting them threes, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Deuce and Ananobi hit a three. So 19-18 right now. So that's a good thing. Saying DiVincenzo's 0 for 3 from 3 point range. He's been on fire lately from on three, but they'll get it, man. They'll get it. Well, like I said, once again, hope everybody's having a good MLK day. I don't know where you at, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the A right now, so it's a little bit chilly. No, it's like 50 some degrees and stuff like that. I don't know if you're up north or something like that in the snow and stuff like that, man. You know, up north got some snow, some Midwest got some snow and stuff like that. So yeah, just be safe out there, man. Yeah, like I said in this game, what's his name? Jalen Brunson's out for this game, so we'll see. I monitor this. Oh yeah, man. I feel you, boy. He said it's freezing here in the Midwest. It's like -10 degrees right now. Yeah, I know, man. I was watching that Chiefs game the other night, man. The Chiefs and the Dolphins game. It was like minus like 12 degrees or something like that, man. I was like, boy, I feel for them guys, man. I know the Dolphins is like hoping that I know the Dolphins is hoping that that game was in Miami. And so I was like, hey, but that's why you gotta win them games when you get a chance in the season. You gotta win those games so you get the home games. I know that game was like a minus 30 something degrees, man. I couldn't even believe it. This game today with Buffalo and the Steelers, it should be below 2 over there because I know they had to dig out the snow from the stadium and stuff like that. It still got some snow over there and stuff like that. So that's gonna be another cold game. Yeah, that's gonna be another cold game. The Bills and the Steelers game at 4:30 and stuff like that because they was talking about they should move the game again, but the the governor said they wasn't going to postpone the game again. So I know it's still cold out there in Buffalo and stuff like that. So I mean, the Buccaneers and the Eagles, they lucky because they playing that night game in Tampa Bay. They in Florida, so they good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Steelers and the Bills. It's gonna be another cold game. Yeah, I believe it, man. Kansas City was cold, man. It was like, yo, I saw them things. I was like, and I remember when we played when the Giants played the Packers in that game with Eli Manning, Plaxico Burress. I don't know if you remember that game, man. That was probably one of the coldest games I ever seen, man. In that cold, when the Giants went over there when they won the Super Bowl that year, and they played the Packers in Green Bay. That was one of the coldest games ever. I was like, yo, and them guys look like yeah, every team do need a dome, but like I said, some teams they get the stadiums built, but they don't build a dome though. But it looks like now like most of them are getting dome stadiums built. You know what I'm saying? But there's still some teams that's building like an open stadium, which I don't see why. If anything, get a retractable so you can have it open or closed. That'd be the best thing to do. You know. All right, it's back 24-20 Knicks right now. A minute 22 left to go in the game. So Randall got 4, Ananobi got 9, Arnson got 3, 6 for McBride, and 2 for DiVincenzo. For the Magics, for the scoring for the Magics has been Okiki, Bankero, and then again a couple of guys that contributed. Next to the ball, 24-20. They had the defensive 3 seconds. They shot the free throw, made the free throw. So Randall getting his points. Like I said, it's a matinee game. Like I said, Knicks have been doing good in the matinee game, so which is good. Like the last matinee game, they played the Timberwolves, and that was Ananobi's debut, which is great. So, like I said, I hope they keep it going right now against this Magic team, like who's coming slumping. It's like, hey, keep them in their misery, man. You know. Yeah, it look like it's gonna be some bad weather this week too, man. I think at the start we should be some more bad weather coming. But this is the time of year anyway, what I'm saying? January and February is the coldest month, so we'll see what it look like. All right, Quentin Grimes and these guys are in the game now. Like I said, I want to see Quentin Grimes. It's like you just gotta keep Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride, they gotta keep doing what they've been doing, making these shots and taking these 3-point shots. It's like, hey, don't hesitate. Just pull the trigger, man. Randall was hurting a little bit. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see what this Randall. Let's see how this injury is, man. Because we can't afford what you call it. We can't afford to have Brunson and Randall out. Especially like I said, this is the time right now to take advantage of these home games. It's 24-24 right now. Knicks and the Magic, not good. And in the first quarter, 20-some seconds. But yeah, he don't give Jericho Sims, I think Jericho's going to get some playing time if when iHeart gets in foul trouble. iHeart has been playing real good. But, if he gets in foul trouble, then Sims will have to come in for him and stuff like that. But if he stays out of foul trouble, he's going to be playing a lot more. But that's the thing with Tibbs, man. It's like, hey, if you're not in foul trouble, he's gonna run you in the ground, man. You're gonna play like 48 minutes. You're gonna play probably like 44 minutes or something like that. Yeah, you don't be thinking these guys need a breather, man. So these guys be worn down in the game. All right, so 1 quarter in the books, 24-24 Knicks, and the Magic's tied at 24. Like I said, so basically, like I said, the Magic's made a run at the end of the first quarter. It's like I said, this is the type of game that the Knicks got to keep their foot on the gas and keep this team at bay. Because if they don't, it's gonna be a loss, man. These young teams, like I said, these young teams, they don't be playing, man. They bring the energy and they bring that intensity. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully Julius Randle just nicked up a little bit. Hopefully, it's not nothing, what I'm saying, that'll keep him out or, something like that. Hopefully, he could just shake it off. He could shake it off and get back to playing some ball. But if not, yeah, it's his bro. Yeah, he did. I mean, that was one of the biggest complaint with Tibbs though. Every team that he's been on is like, yo, he plays the players way too much, man. He did break Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, and Derrick Rose. Yeah, Jimmy and Jimmy Butler. Yeah, it's probably one of the reasons Jimmy Butler got out of Minnesota, man. He's like, hey, man, I ain't doing this stuff, man. If these other guys ain't Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, if they ain't taking this thing serious or practicing like serious and stuff like this, I'm out of here, man. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy don't miss playing for Tibbs. I mean, he played for Tibbs, but I don't think he missed playing for Tibbs. And so, like I said, Tibbs he'll play you a lot, man. And it's the same thing he's doing with Randall right now. He played Julius Randall a whole lot. That's why there was no time for Obi Toppin to play. And these other guys, like, I mean, Julius can be playing 40 something minutes a game. He's a good player, but you got to give the man some time to rest because you need him fresh for the playoffs. And that's what happens. He runs them down during the regular season, and then by the time the playoff come, these guys are kind of worn down. Right, so, like, hey, I'm more worried about the playoffs and the regular season. It's like, hey, keep these guys fresh until the what you call it, until the playoffs. Let me see another news. Let us know covers this thing. It's like, so Caleb Williams, potential number one pick, he enters the draft. He declares for the draft. I know Marvin Harrison Jr. A lot of these guys are declaring for the draft, so we'll see what happens. Well, I mean, you remember Tibbs. You remember Tibbs out in Minnesota. If he was, I mean, a Timberwolves fan, because he had that young squad out there. With I think Tyus Jones was on that squad with what's that? Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins. Who else was on that squad? It was a lot of them. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah, they play 44 minutes and you're between 19 and 28. Yeah. Oh, but when you start getting up there in age, yeah, you got to lessen the minutes down and stuff like that. But like I said, that's why you have a bench, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't just play the starters like 40 something minutes and then the bench don't play that much. It's like that's why, like I said, that's why his guys run out of gas in the fourth quarter because he's playing the most of the game instead of letting them rest in the beginning of the fourth quarter and then coming in for the last 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's when you do. But he had them at the end of the third quarter. He had them playing the third quarter. The whole fourth quarter is like, and they run out of gas by then. It's like, and that's why the other team is resting their players like during the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter, and that's why them guys are fresh at the end of a game. His guys is like, man, they come in. The stars are all like run out of gas. They play the whole third and the fourth quarter, and then they don't have nothing to finish the game, and that's what happens. But as a veteran coach, you would think he'll know that by now. You know what I'm saying? But he just keep doing the same thing he's been doing, man. I started the started the second quarter, and Magic go up 25-24. Free throw. I hope the Knicks don't be in a stupor or something like that. I hope the Knicks are going through like a little drought right now. They're not really scoring the ball too much. Man, free throw. So it's a 1 point game. Magic up 25-24. So Knicks just hit a 3 point shot. It's 27-25. 10:49 left to go. Second quarter. All right. Quentin Grimes, the three. I said that's what I'm saying. I want to see these guys, Grimes, and these guys keep shooting, man. Just keep shooting the ball and just keep putting the ball in the hole, bro. Yeah, yeah. You're right. I mean, but hey, but like I said, it's a different day and time now. He got to change with the times, though. You can't go by what guys was doing in the '80s and '90s. You know what I'm saying? Playing like 45 minutes. I know those Knicks teams used to play with play on most of the game, but you have to bring the reserves in to at least give these guys a time to breathe and get a rest, man. Because those games are intense. Those games used to be intense, man. When the game is intense, you got to get a rest because it's not you're going to be weak, and broken down by the end of the game and stuff like that. I guess he thinks today's game is not too what you call it strenuous or something like that on these guys, because the way they play defense and things like that, they barely do anything. But it's like it's just a minutes amount of minutes. You got guys get worn down. You got to know guys are getting worn down. And that's one of the thing with Tibbs. He hasn't adjusted with the times, man. And things are looking good right now. But like I said, we'll see what happens during the playoff because that's when it catches up to you. During the playoffs, when it catches up to you, and see if that way of thinking if it works. And the Magic go back up 32-29 on the Knicks. Like I said, the Knicks gotta move the ball. They gotta start scoring this ball, man. Gotta move the ball. In the game for the Knicks is Precious Achua, Malachi Flynn, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart, and let me see who else is up in there. And Anobi. From the Magic is Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter. Look like Markel Fultz, and I don't know who's a center in that game and stuff like that. Magic's go score another basket, 34-29 Magic's now. So Magic's in the second quarter is on a 10-5 run right now with a 5-point lead in this game. See, that's the thing, and that's another thing with the second unit. The second unit for the Magics, they come in and they moving the ball and they're putting the ball in the hole. Knicks guys are like running up and down the court. It's like that's all I say. These guys got to make shots, man. The shots are there. You got to make them. And get on the glass, rebound the ball. Well, 30 free throw line. Knicks made a free throw 34-30, 8:41 left to go, second quarter. Knicks their defense got to get better too, man. And this it's like they've been slacking a little bit on the defensive end. They got to play better defense against these guys too. Next free throw is good, 34-31. Magic's up 3. 8:41 left to go. Like I said, this is definitely. Hopefully, this is not a trap game for the Knicks, man. Hopefully, this is not a trap game. I mean, these matinee games, like I said, they could be a good game, but sometimes they could be a trap game. Guys are really like falling asleep on here. Like Quentin Grimes, like I said, at least Grimes coming in, like I said, in the second quarter, like making these baskets. Like I said, in the absence of Brunson, all these other guys got to step up. Everybody got to step up they play, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Precious Achua step up his play more because, like I said, he's the one guy who the Knicks gonna need that, need that depth. You know what I'm saying, behind iHeart and Jericho Sims if Sims on because his Precious Achua is getting more minutes, and he gotta step up his play when he comes in and see what he can do. And Magic's up 36-31. Magic's 8 minutes left to go, second quarter. This Magic's the second unit for the Magics have come in come in on the missions, putting that ball in the hole. But some of these Magic's guys on the second unit, like some of these guys are started. Some of these guys are starters before, like Wendell Carter, Markel Fultz, and Jonathan Isaac. These guys are starter. Even Cole Anthony was a starter too. So all right. That's it. 36-33. Okay. Hey, Precious Achua. Magic with a 3-point shot. 39-33 Magics. Nick's second unit. Second unit is digging us a hole, man. The second unit is digging us a hole. You guys got to play some better defense, man. Look at the points in the paint. 16-6 in the paint. So I say, oh, that's Ingles. I can't remember. I was like, who is that? That's Joe Ingles. Like, yeah, you got to stay on that guy. He'll shoot them 3-point shots, man. He'll definitely shoot them threes. Basketball, the Magic's 41-35 Magic, 6:45 left to go, second quarter. So Magic's up by 6 points, 41-35. All right, so like I said, so far in this game, the Knicks came out real good in this first quarter, but then, like I said, towards the end of the first quarter and the second quarter, they went back into like a offensive slump, and the Magics are now up 41-35 on the Knicks. Like I said, this is definitely a game that the Knicks should be winning this game. You know, like I said, it's a game that everybody has to step up in this game. That we do need the like I said, we need this dub. Start off this home stretch with the dub. And like I said, another thing with the Knicks got to take care of the ball. Like I said, the second unit got to come in this. Like I said, they got to come in with some intensity and stuff like that, push the pace and things like that, and make some shots. Because like I said, this Magic's like their second unit is like I said, their second unit is more like the second unit is more like the starters. So some of these guys in the second unit for the Magics are really were starters. Like Wendell Carter Jr., Markel Fultz, Cole Anthony, and Jonathan Isaac. They were starters at one point. So it's basically like the Magics got like 2 starting units and stuff like that. So this is like, so you're looking at like against the Knicks second unit, which is like a bunch of ragtags, like with Malachi Flynn, Precious Achua, and OG Anunoby, Hart and Grimes right now. It's like starters playing against like backups, and I think that's what the difference is. Yeah, bro. I know. Like I said, I think is what it is because with the channels, like I just started like 6 months ago and stuff like 7 months ago. So it takes some time for them, I guess, for YouTube to push it out there. Really, you know what I'm saying? Because people can't find my channel because the subscriber is low. But yeah, if I get more subscription and more subscribers, then the channel will get up there. That's why I'll be doing more contents and stuff like that. And eventually, like I said, within another 6 months, yeah, it'll get up there. But like I said, more people subscribe to it and stuff like that, man. I just want to thank you for subscribing and stuff like that, and share, with other people and stuff like that, and get it out there too and stuff like that. Because like I said, I do Knicks contents, Giants contents, and things like that. Jets, what I'm saying, all sports really, what I'm saying. So it is, but like I said, it's going to be great though. A lot of Knicks and Giants content. Yeah, I do the draft too. Go to the NFL draft and things like that, and do some of the training camp reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, it's on par. Like I said, I looked at other people's channels when they first started and stuff like that. Depends on the algorithm and stuff like that, and things like that. So we'll get it up there though. So like I said, just spread the word of mouth. Get some more people subscribe and stuff like that, friends and things like that who watch YouTube contents and stuff like that, and it's greatly appreciated, bro. Thank you for coming on here today and stuff like that, man. So you got your own channel too. I don't know if you do a content and stuff like that. Stuff like that. I got subscribe to your channel if you do content creating and stuff like that. Appreciate it. It's like the Knicks got to get this thing on. Okay. All right. Knicks one shot 41-38. All right. Let's see. Presses Achua, OG Anunoby, 41-38. 3-point Magic lead. 5:36 left to go, second quarter. Yeah, like I said in this game, nice basket. 41-40 now. Knicks down one. Like I said, this looks like it's gonna be a low scoring game. Looks like it's gonna be a low scoring game with the Magic and stuff like that. The Knicks and the Magics, I knew it's probably gonna be like a 112, 108 game or something like that. Okay. Yeah, bro. I'll see that. Yeah, you're right about that though, man. I'll see that. Yeah, I talk about doing different things and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely will, man. Yeah, yeah, I know that what you call it, that the Iowa basketball thing, man. Clayton Clark has been like phenomenal, man, for the women's game and stuff like that. And then the Las Vegas Aces and stuff like that. Yeah, I watched those games. I watched WNBA games and stuff like that, and women's college game and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a Liberty fan, New York Liberty. So Sabrina Ionescu and you know, Stewie and all them stuff like that. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get that championship though. We're finally gonna get that championship too. You know what I'm saying? Malachi Flynn. All right, 4:30 left to go. Second quarter, 41-40. Magic still up with a 1 point lead and stuff like that. Yeah, I found like being on the YouTube, I found like more of your subscription gonna be like talking politics, food reviews. So I'll probably do some more for food reviews and stuff like that because them dudes got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? You cooking channels, cooking stuff, or like food reviews. Yeah, you just gotta do a little bit different things and stuff like that. I got you though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely will like subscribe to your channel and stuff like that. You can throw the link in the chat or something like that, or I could just find it or something like that. That'll be great, bro. It's look like it's gonna be a slow paced, methodical game. But like I said, this is the type of game that the Knicks desperately got to win, though. You know, trying to keep pacing, keep in that playoff standings and stuff like that. All right, Magic 42-40 Magics, 3:49 left to go, second quarter. So back in the game for the Knicks will be Randall, Josh Hart, iHeart, Ananobi, and Malachi Flynn. Oh, 42-40 Magics right now. 3-point shot. Knicks just took the lead. 43-42. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 43-42. 3:07 left to go. Second quarter. Mm. Magic's back up 45-43. Like I said, just can't shake this team, man. 2:56 left to go. Can't shake this team. It look like this is gonna be a tough close game. 45-43. Like I said, this is the type of team like they hang around, they'll hang around. You gotta get them off you though. You gotta keep them. You gotta keep going. Like I said, next 45-45. Next game is tied right now. 45 all. No, like I said, Randall. So Randall got four points in this game, but like I said, he's not forcing it, which is good. And Obi is the man right now, 14 points. iHeart 3 points. McBride 6 points. DiVincenzo 2 points. 6 for Precious Achua. Malachi Flynn with 1. Josh Hart with 4, and Quentin Grimes with 5 points off the bench. For the Magics, their top scorers are Okiki and Ben Carroll with 6 points. Suggs with 1. Houston 3 points. Jonathan Isaac has 5 off the bench. Wendell Carter Jr. has 9 points off the bench. That's a big lift for them off the bench. Wendell Carter. 2:41 left to go. Second quarter, 45 all. Knicks Magic. Mm-mm. Like I said, 45-45. Like I said, 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Second quarter. Game is all tied at 45 apiece. So, like I said, this is going to be a close game. Hopefully, like I said, the third quarter, Knicks could start like putting some distance in this game and something like that. Start like, coming out and putting the clamps on the Magic and stuff like that. Because if you don't, this is going to be a battle to the end. But like I said, this is a game that we got to have. This is a game that we desperately need. So let's see this last 2:41 left of the second quarter. Let's see how the Knicks finish out the second quarter. Let's see if they're going to come and take the lead going into halftime, because we definitely need to get this league going into halftime, man. Hey, I'm not lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, because I said the same thing, because I thought they was going to win it this year. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was going to beat the Aces this year. You know what I'm saying? Because they already beat them. They had beat them a couple times during the season. So I definitely thought they was going to win that championship. But hey, we'll try again this time. But yeah, they definitely will be. They'll win one before the Knicks, though. And you know the sad part about the whole thing about it with the Liberty, the Knicks owned Liberty, and then they just they sold them, because they didn't want them no more. Play at the Garden and stuff, and the Nets owner bought them. And as soon as he bought them, the black cloud was lifted off of them, and now look at them. Now they about to win a championship like 2 years later. And he only had them for about 2 years, and now they got everything. They had the number one pick, UNESCO. Then they got Breonna Stewart in free agency, and Jonquel Jones and stuff like that, and they well on their way, man. This season, I'll be surprised if they don't win it. And the only opposition is going to be the Aces. So if they could get through the Aces, and they'll win their first championship, and they'll win one for the New York area in a long time. For basketball. Yeah, I definitely could see that. They definitely gonna win one before the Knicks. I could see that. All right, Magic's up 46-45, 2:28 left to go in the game. Like I said, I'll see how the Knicks gonna finish out this quarter. They're gonna finish out strong and have a lead at halftime. Hopefully, have a lead going at halftime, and then coming out of the third quarter, got to see how the Knicks play coming out of the third quarter. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. For the longest, they was playing at that under the Knicks and the Knicks ownership, and there was a black cloud over them, and he thought that they was losing money. They wasn't making no money, so he sold them. And the Nets owner was smart enough to buy them. Went right next door, and as soon as he bought them, like magic, they got the first pick, got UNESCO, and everything changed for them. And that's it, man. And I always said that too. I was like, as soon as you get rid of the liberties, and look what happened to Black Cloud. The Black Cloud is lifted off of them, and look what happened. Now they one of the franchises. It's like one of the best franchises in the WNBA. Yep, Kelly Williams. Yep, he just declared for the draft. Marvin Harrison declared like about a couple of days ago. I'm a Giants fan, so we got we got the sixth pick. I mean, if anything, I want Marvin Harrison Jr. That's who I want. I'd rather them get Marvin Harrison Jr. if they could get him, but I know he's going to be going by the sixth pick, so we'll see what we're going to do. Malik Neighbors, or we could probably trade back and give Rome a Donze, the wide receiver for Washington. I mean, if we could trade back and get another first round pick, because I don't really care about the quarterbacks in this year's draft. I know a lot of people want the quarterbacks, Giants to pick a quarterback, but if I'm the Giants, I'd try to trade back if I could get Odunze, the wide receiver, get that, get another first round pick for next year, and then if you get two first round picks, then you probably could get up and get Shador Sanders next year. You know what I'm saying? And just fill out your team right now. Just fill out your team with your weapons and also the offensive line. Second round, we got two second round picks, so we can get like some offensive linemen or what I'm saying, in free agency or the draft. Hey, there we go. That's what we got to do. Got to fix that offensive line. Because even if we pick a quarterback, we still got to fix that offensive line first, or we got to give him some weapons. So, hey, if we can get one of those, this draft is rich with wide receivers, so we can get one of those wide receiver ones. Hey, that's all that matters, man. All right. Knicks up 52-48 right now. Knicks have went up 52-48. On the match is 44 seconds left to go before the half. All right. 27 seconds left to go. 52-48 Knicks. See how they close out this second quarter. Like I said, at least they'll go into the half with the lead, which is all you can ask for. 5 seconds left to go. So far, like I said, both teams look like they've been struggling shooting the ball. Fifty-two, 48. Knicks, at least the Knicks bounce back in the second quarter. Like I said, other scores, Philadelphia ended up beating the Houston Rockets 124-115. Dallas, New Orleans leading Dallas 72-69, middle third quarter. Halftime, Detroit up on Washington 63-62. And second quarter, Atlanta all over San Antonio 46-16. 46-16. All right. All right, so anything it looks like Knicks will go up into and go in at halftime with the lead in this game. Like I said, I want to see how they're going to come out in the third quarter. After halftime, see what adjustments they got to make. Like I said, really and truly, like I said, looking at this game is like Knicks just got to make shots and just play a little bit of better defense and just clamp down on the Magics just a little bit. You know, and I think that'll take care of them and stuff like that. So Miles McBride with 8 points, 8 big points. Miles McBride is Miles McBride. Mm, like I said, this look like it's gonna be a tough fought game in this game right here. It's gonna be like I said, I gotta see how the Knicks come out in the third quarter. Like I said, they gotta put their foot on the gas and take it to these guys and extend this lead out because you don't want to keep playing around with teams like this. 52-48. Imagine if free throw make 52-49. Knicks up 3 points. And next free throws is also good. 52-50. Yeah, McBride fouled what's his name? Caleb Houston on a 3-point shot or a 2-point shot, whatever. So it's halftime 52-50. Sure, we'll be back. I'll take a little break. It's halftime. Knicks up 52-50. We'll be back at halftime. I saw the third quarter. Like I said, this third quarter, I want to see how the Knicks going to come out in the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. You know what I'm saying? This is an important first 5, 6 minutes of this quarter. See how they're going to come out and see if they're going to, be assertive, make some shots, get a lead. And because this game right here look like it's going to be a back and forth game, a seesaw game. Like, it's going to be a low scoring game, but the Knicks will have to come out. All right. First, third quarter, nice 3-point shot by the Knicks. Knicks up 55-50. Third quarter. Okay. Like I said, let's get some stops on defense. Let's play some good D and things like that and see what happens. But like I said, I want to see how they're gonna come out the first 5, 6 minutes of this quarter. So that 3-point shot was nice. Yeah, like nice. Like Randall with the 3-point shot. Magic's just scored 55-52 right now. Like I said, we'll see how we're gonna come out the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Pick up our defensive intensity. Like I said, like make some good decisions with the ball and not too many turnovers. And like I said, because the Magics look like they just want to grind out the game. They want to grind it out. So if the Knicks can get out to making some shots and extend this lead, then like I said, they can keep the Magics at bay. If they can keep them at bay. All right. These guys are missing shots. 55-52 Knicks, early third quarter, 10:40 left to go, third quarter. So just okay, Magic's with another basket by Ben Carroll. 55-54. Oh, Knicks just hit another 3-point shot. Yes, sir. 58-54 Knicks. That like DiVincenzo. 58-54. Like I said, this is how we got to come out in the third quarter. This is exactly how we got to come out. But like I said, we got to make some stops. We can't be trading baskets for baskets. Make some stops so we can extend the lead. Uh, limit the amount of turnovers. Don't turn the ball over too much. Make some good decisions, and be very aggressive with these guys, man. Take it right to them. You gotta take it right to these guys. All right, Knicks the ball 58-54. Knicks 4-point lead. Like I said, in this quarter, look like I said, whoever can make more shots and get some defensive stops is gonna take control of this game. Because, like I said, the game should be won right here in the third quarter. But if it's not, if it's like a close game, okay, good, nice. Knicks up 60-54. Like I said, if it gets close in the fourth quarter, be the time factor. But this third quarter right now, this is the quarter that we really want to take advantage of, and 60-54 Knicks up early third quarter. 9 minutes left to go, third quarter. Magic's the ball. Like I said, this third quarter right here, we got to take advantage of this third quarter right here. Put some distance between us and the Magics. All right. Both teams missing shots. 60-54, 8:36 left to go, third quarter. It's like this is the time we gotta take advantage of the Magic. They missing shots. We gotta be making our shots so we can extend this lead and stretch it out. 8:21 left to go. All right, come on, Knicks. Let's, like I said, let's go. Let's put some baskets together, man. Let's get these baskets together. Got to make a little run here. Guys are missing shots back and forth, man. Come on. Let's go. Got to make these baskets. It's like shit. And Julius gonna come out with 2 3-pointers, like a 3-pointers and shit in this third quarter. Shit. 3 for 12 shooting. Okay. Another 3-point shot. 63-54 Knicks. That's what I'm talking about. DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo. 9-point Knicks lead. Like I said, this is exactly what you got to do. Exactly how you got to come out in the third quarter. Got to start taking it to these guys. 63-54, 7:58 left to go. Third quarter. Knicks up 9 points. Like timeout on the flow. You know, he presses the chew. He got to get better with the hands, man. Got to get some sticky on them hands. So it looked like the first 4 minutes, like I said, the first 4 minutes, the Knicks have come out, you know what I'm saying, making some shots, getting some stops and stuff like that. And that's got to extend this lead. That's what you got to do. All right, like I said, this Magic team. This is the team. Like I said, got to get revenge back on these guys, man. Got to get revenge on that 9-point win that they beat us in Orlando with, a couple of weeks ago. So we got to get back, get this dub tonight, get this dub on MLK Day. Hope everybody's having a good MLK Day. Let's see what the Magic's got after the timeout. Knicks up 9, 63-54. Like I said, our homestand, our 12 out of 14 games will be at the Garden. So everything starts right here. This game right here. Got to get this dub right here to start off the win streak at home. All right. Miss 7:34 left to go, third quarter. Knicks still up 9 points. Oh, 3-point shot by the Magics. 63-57. 6-point Knicks lead. Okay. 3-point shot right back. That's what I'm talking about. DiVincenzo, 66-57. Let's go. Let's keep it. 66-57. Knicks up 9. 7:04 left to go. It's for Jalen Suggs to hit that other three for the Magic. So 66-57 now. All right, let's go. Oh, the foul. What the? Man, the Magic's is already in the bonus already. Man, they in the bonus. It's like 7 minutes left to go. And okay, free throw is good. By Caleb Houston. First free throw is good. 66-58. Damn, and his next free throw is also good. 66-59. Knicks up 7. 6:54 left to go. Third quarter. Man, the Magic's already in the bonus already. 7-point Knicks lead. All right. Looks found ball 66-59. Still 7-point Knicks lead. All right, all right. Another basket. That's what I'm talking about. The basket by McBride. 69-59 Knicks. 10-point Knicks lead. 6:10 left to go. Third quarter. All right, like I said, let's keep stretching this lead out, man. Let's make some stops, make some shots, and keep stretching this lead out against the Magics. I'll say so far, the Magic's already in the bonus already. So it's still a 10-point Knicks lead right now, 69-59. So far, it's still a 10-point Knicks lead. So far, the scoring for the Knicks, Julius Randle got 10, 14 for Anunoby, 5 for Hartenstein, 13 for McBride, and 11 for DiVincenzo. For the Magic starters, Okiki got 12, Banchero got 13. Pedraza still hasn't scored yet. Suggs with 4, and Caleb Houston with 7. 10-point Knicks lead, 5:38 left to go. Third quarter. And the Magic just scored 69-61 Magic. Bataza with his first basket of the game. 8-point Knicks lead. So it was a 6-point. It's an 8-point Knicks lead. Knicks missed a shot. Still an 8-point game. Okay. Basket 71-61 Knicks. 10-point Knicks lead. A 10-point lead. DiVincenzo with the basket. 10-point Knicks lead. 71-61. Third quarter. 5:17 left to go. Third quarter. Like I said, the Knicks can keep this lead at 10 and keep extending it, or like, you know what I'm saying, but just keep it at keep the Magics at arm's length. We got this dub. We just got to get this dub. Got to get this dub. Like I said, this third quarter is most important, because with this third quarter, we can stretch this lead out and keep these guys at bay. Because like I said, if we stretch this lead out, it's like we're going to ride to an easy victory dub. You know what I'm saying? But if this game stays close, then there's going to be a seesaw battle going back and forth. You know, this is the type of game that the Magic want to do. They want to grind it out. All right. 4:51 left to go. Third quarter. 71-61 Knicks. 10-point lead. Mm, Still a 10-point Knicks lead. All right, let's go Knicks. Like I said, let's go. Let's go. Still a 10-point Knicks lead. Missing baskets is like both teams missing baskets. Magic's just scored, and the Knicks just scored 73-63. Okay. 73-63. Julius Randle with a basket, as well as Banchero with a basket. 73-63, still a 10-point game. Okay, foul. Magic's foul the Knicks. Knicks are now in the bonus. Free throw line. So 10-point Knicks lead. 4:05 left to go. Third quarter. So far in this quarter, Knicks have extended from a 2-point halftime lead to a 10-point lead. Like I said, this is what they have to do. Exactly what you got to do, man. Got to extend, and it's like I said, wear this team down. All right, first free throw is good. 74-63 Knicks. Randall's first free throw is good. And the second free throw is also good. 70. Well, no, he missed. Sorry, he missed his second free throw. 74-63 Knicks. 11-point Knicks lead. 3:18 left to go. Third quarter. Knicks up 11. 74-63. Well, we extended this lead by 9. You know what I'm saying? That's all we get. That's what I wanted. Extended by 9 on these guys on the Magics. Like I said, let's keep it going. 2:59 left to go. Third quarter. 74-63 Knicks. Knicks got good balance scoring in the first one from their starters. 13 for Randall, 14 for Anunoby, 13 apiece for McBride and DiVincenzo. All right. 74-65. Magic's just scored 74-65. Like off the man, 74-65. 9-point Knicks lead. .232 left to go. Third quarter. All right. 32 left to go. Timeout. Knicks up 9. So the Knicks got to finish out this third quarter very strong. Going into the fourth quarter, have a big extend this lead out more, so we could try to just coast to this victory. Like I said, this is a very winnable game. This is a game that the Knicks can win. This is a game that the Knicks should win. I see what's saying like Precious Achua, like he gets look like gets a little bit foul, gets a lot of foul down in the post with no calls and stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna be taking a look at that, what I'm saying, to see the calls on these games. Like, hey man, gotta start making some calls. This guy's down there he's down there battling, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see when they come back off the timeout what they come up with. We'll see what last basket by the Magic was a dunk by Markel Fultz down the lane right before the timeout. So on the floor for the Knicks is Ananobi, Achua, McBride, Randall, and Josh Hart. For the Magic, it's Markel Fultz, Banchero, Cole Anthony, Joe Ingles, and Wendell Carter Jr. But like I said before, a lot of the starters, a lot of the second unit for the Magic look like they used to be starters before. So it's a 9-point Knicks lead right now. 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. It's still a 9-point game. Another basket by the Magics. Like it's Markel Fultz to the basket, 74-67. 74-67, 7-point Knicks lead, 151 left to go, third quarter. All right, Knicks with the ball, 74-67, 7-point Knicks lead. 134 left to go, third quarter. Seven-point Knicks lead. I said Knicks need to close out this third quarter strong because this fourth quarter is going to be a battle, man. Got to close out strong. Got to keep this lead going. We had a 2-point halftime lead, and Knicks just extended to 7. It's like, got to keep it going, man. Keep this lead. 113 left to go in the third quarter. 74-67 Knicks. Well, we need some baskets here, man. Got to get a baskets. Got to get some baskets down the stretch. 74-67, 107 left to go. Third quarter. Let's see. I want to see some good. See some shots. Magic's at the free throw line. First free throw was good. 74-68. So 6-point game right now. And another free throw is also good. 74-69. So it's a 5-point game. Knicks have got to score, man. They got to score. See, this is what happened. The Magic second unit's coming in, and then they just okay, 3-point shot, 3-pointer, nice 3-point shot by Grimes, 77-69, 8-point game, 33 seconds left to go. 77-69. It's an 8-point game. Like I said, Brunson's missing his second straight game. There might be a foul on the floor. All right. First free throw is good. $77-70. And let's see what his next free throw. His next free throw is also good by Wendell Carter Jr., 77-71. 6-point Knicks lead, 14 seconds left to go. See if the Knicks can make a shot here to end the quarter. Is a 6-point game. Knicks got to close this quarter out strong, 77-71. There's a foul for it. Okay. First free throw by the Knicks by Malachi Flynn is good, 78-71. And his next free throw. It's 12.4 seconds left to go in the quarter. Knicks up 7. Malachi Flynn's second free throw is no good. And the Magic get a bucket at the end of the third quarter, and it's a 5-point game. Basket by Joe Ingles, 78-73. So the Knicks have it going. The Knicks have a 5-point lead, going into the fourth quarter. So basically, the Knicks started out the third quarter strong, but then finished. It looked like it was running on fumes, 78-73. It's a 5-point game, so they only extended a halftime lead by 3 more points. So this game is going to be a close game. It's going to be a close back and forth game. So the Knicks really got to come out strong in this this fourth quarter right now. But like I said, a lot of the Magic second unit are usually guys who are starters. They were starters before. So, like Wendell Carter, Jonathan Isaac, Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony. So, yeah, you don't see that too often. You don't see a second unit that used to be starters. So it's like they basically got like 2 units out there. It's like they got 2 starting units on the floor. So when the starters go out, the next guys coming in, they like starters. Joe Ingles was a former starter with the Utah Jazz, and so he's a savvy vet. So like I said, this fourth quarter, got to see how the Knicks come out, man. Got to see how these guys come out. Because now it's going to be a dogfight. Now it's only a 5-point game now. Only a 5-point game. Like I said, this fourth quarter got to keep these guys at bay, man. Because hey, Knicks got to extend this lead. Got to extend this lead, man. Can't mess around and can't mess around and lose this game, man. This is a very winnable game. This is a game that we have to win. This is a game that we should win to start this home stretch. 12 or 14 at home. All right, start the fourth quarter. Let's go. 78-73. So Ananobi has been quiet since the first half, like because he's still sitting on 14 points. Got to get him going. Let's get some backdoor cuts. Let's get some dunks. Let's get some easy baskets. All right, 78-73. 11:22 left to go for fourth quarter. Like I said, I want to see how the Knicks gonna come out in the start of this fourth quarter, the first 5-6 minutes of this fourth quarter. They can make some shots, get some stops. All right. Both teams are missing. 78-73. All right, still no score. Early fourth quarter. 78-73 Knicks up 5. 10:56 left to go, fourth quarter. Okay. Nice basket. 80-73 Knicks. The basket. Knicks up 80-73. That basketball, Josh Hart. Magic's just scored again, 80-75. Like Joe Ingles with the basket. Still a 5-point game, 10:23 left to go, fourth quarter. Like I said, this is going to be a seesaw battle. Knicks got to keep going, got to keep scoring. Got to keep scoring. Monday matinee game, Martin Luther King Day. All right, so still a 5-point game. 10-11 left to go. Okay, basket 82-75 Knicks. 82-75 Knicks. 7-point Knicks lead. Basket by McBride. Okay, deuce. Seven-point Knicks lead. 9:38 left to go, fourth quarter. All right, 22 left to go. 82-75. 7-point game. Like I said, Knicks, let's go. Let's keep extending this lead. Basket by the Magics, 82-77. The Magics, 5-point game. Like Cole Anthony with the basket. Wendell Carter. Another basket by the Magics, 82-79. Says Wendell Carter. Knicks only up 3 now. Knicks only up by 3. 8:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Three-point Knicks lead. Like I said, just like I told you, this is going to be a close seesaw game because the Knicks got to extend the lead. You can't let this team hang around. Can't let these young guys hang around, man. They hang around, it's like then you're gonna have a game on your hand. Yeah. 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 Knicks up in the third. Yeah. Yeah, we do need that franchise player. Period. Not someone like Hermo's. I need like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander type player to get over the hump. Yeah, the Knicks still have they still going to make a deal though. It's still a deal to be made because this is not the end of it all. But yeah, like I said, going into the playoffs, yeah, and you know the trade deadline is probably like a month away. So I think the Knicks going to go all in and get this star player, whatever they're going to have to do. But yeah, and then like I said, Julius Randle has been playing great, but like I said, he has a history of not playing great in the playoffs. So we'll see how that go. But who knows, man? Who knows? Like I said, what the Knicks are going to do by the trade deadline. But I know there's going to be a trade to be made, though. They're going to have to make a trade. You know, they got all these draft picks and assets. They don't have them. They don't have them for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I think got like 11 first-round picks or something like that. So we'll have to start giving them out. We'll have to attach them to like some young players and to get this player. If it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Dejounte Murray, whoever, I don't know. So 82-79, Knicks up 3, you know what I'm saying? So this is, like I said, this is a close game, man, a close game. Mhm. Well, after this timeout, like I said, I hope they come out with someone. What you call it? Julius Randle got to get going, man. They got to look for Randle, or you know what I'm saying, because he got to get going. Hey, you the player right now. You know Brunson is out, so he got to pick up the slack. He got to pick up the slack. 82-79, 3-point game. 8:38 left to go. Like I said, this is a seesaw battle. This is going to be a close game. This is the type of game that the Magics want, but like I said, the Knicks got to extend the lead. Okay, just as I said, that 3-point shot. That's what I'm talking about. 3-point shot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, McBride. Deuce been stepping up big time, man. 85-79 Knicks. Yeah, shooting 85, 6-point game. Let's see if the Knicks could get a stop here. If they get a stop, we need to get a turnover or something, or just get a stop and get the ball back and score. So it's a 6-point Knicks lead. 8:03 left to go. Fourth quarter. After like Zach Levine, Laurie Markkinen is a good player, but Zach Levine, I don't know about Zach Levine. He hasn't been a winner wherever he went. You know what I'm saying? And he has his own team, the Chicago Bulls, and he ain't doing nothing with them either. So I don't think like Zach Levine. He ain't the guy. That ain't the guy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want the Knicks to trade for him and stuff like that. He could stay right over there in Chicago. Now, Laurie Markkinen he's a great player. You know, but yeah, I think, and plus Zach Levine, he wants to go to the Lakers, so let the Lakers go get him, man. You know, they can get him. Like I said, it's hard like a power forward, man. It's hard to even think about like a power forward really good. Carl Anthony Towns, you know, with the Timberwolves, you know what I'm saying? He's a New Jersey kid, but you know, he's a double-double guy. He can get you double-double, so who knows, man. But if they get a power forward, they're gonna have to trade Randall, you know what I'm saying? So and some Knicks fans don't want that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever's gonna make the team better or make the team good, that's that's gonna win the championship. At the end of the day, it's about winning the championship. Whoever can get you that chip, that's all that matters, man. Okay, this look like another 3-point shot by the Knicks. Ananobi with the 3-point shot, 88-81, 7-point game, 7:11 left to go, fourth quarter. 7-point game. Yeah, like I said, with the Zach Levine and the Chicago Bulls thing, man, it's like he got DeRozan there with him. He got Vujacic, and I know Alonzo Ball was like a big get for them. You know what I'm saying? But he's been hurt and he hasn't played at all. I mean, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and stuff like that. He got some guys with him and stuff like that. But as the leader of that team, he's not really doing too well. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes he has like hollow stats or something like that. He put up some good games, but then when they really need him the most, he's not there to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can't stay healthy, but like I said, he makes a lot of money, and like I said, he hasn't been a difference maker. That's my whole thing. Is like, it's like you talking about Donovan Mitchell. Now you talking about Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray. Those are guys who come to play in the playoffs. That's what we need. We need playoff guys who play big in the big moments. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know. You watched that playoffs like 2 years ago, and Donovan Mitchell and Murray was going at it. It was averaging like 40 something points apiece between both of them. I mean, they was going at it. You know what I'm saying? I would rather Donovan Mitchell than Zach Levine any day. You know what I'm saying? Because Donovan Mitchell shows up in the playoffs. You know, so 88-81, still 7-point Knicks lead. 6:42 left to go. 6:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, Knicks got to hold on. I knew this was going to be a low scoring game. Like I said, somewhere between 105, 102, or something like 101, because that's the type of game that the Magics want. Yeah, that's a good question, man. My all-time favorite Knicks player, well, is three. Actually, three, and I know like the Willis Reed and Clyde Frazier. Those guys are good, but my favorites is like Patrick Ewing, Bernard King, and Allen Houston. Those are like my three all-time favorite Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Bernard King is the greatest small forward to me in Knicks history. In his prime, nobody could touch Bernard King. I mean, if you watch that playoff series against Detroit, I mean, that dude scored like he was going like 30 something points apiece. They couldn't stop Bernard King. And I don't know if you remember that Texas road trip, that three Texas road trip when he scored 50 points on the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Mavericks. And then even on Christmas Day, he scored like 60 points in that Christmas Day game against the Nets, and the Knicks still lost. But Bernard King was the greatest small forward to me in Knicks history. I know Carmelo Anthony is a great Knicks player, but Bernard King, if I had to take a healthy Bernard King, I'll take Bernard King all day. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest small forward in Knicks history. And Allen Houston, to me, is the greatest shooting guard in Knicks history, number 20. You know what I'm saying? Silky smooth Allen Houston with a jump shot. I know a lot of Knicks fans didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell and Marcus Camby, they took that team, to the finals, man. Yeah. If you ever get a chance, go watch some Bernard King. Go watch the Bernard King playoffs in like 1985, against the Pistons and all that stuff. And then also watch that 3-game Texas road swing. When he put, like I said, he put up 50 against the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Mavericks on that Texas road swing. Those 3 games, and he put like 50 points up on all them dudes. I mean, he was giving people the business. Bernard King's jumper was silky smooth, man. If you ever watched, like, yeah, John Starks was slept on too. You know what I'm saying? Latrell Sprewell. It's a lot of great Knicks players. Like I said, in the '90s, I mean, the Knicks was like, I mean, it was great watching Knicks. Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, Starks, Ewing, Derek Harper when he came from the Mavs and stuff like that. Doc Rivers. It was a lot, man. A lot of good times, man. The '80s, not so much. Bernard King years was good, but then the Bill Cartwright, Pat Cummings, and all them type of dudes and all that stuff. Like towards the end of the '80s, before we got Patrick Ewing. you know. But yeah, Yeah, it was some good teams, man. It was some good teams, man. But yeah, if you ever watch it, go watch Bernard King, man. Bernard King was something special, man. And he was like, it was like he was like one of the first ones with the ACL injuries. Back then when you had them ACLs and stuff like that. I mean the knee and stuff like that. It's like your career basically was like, was like in limbo. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like now where guys get an ACL tear and stuff like that, and or getting their knee scoped and stuff like that. But I think Bernard King had that. It was like microfracture or something like microfracture surgery or something like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? But even after that, he came back and he still was an all-star. He still was an all-star after that. We just all I think I hope the Knicks did, the Knicks just never they just never let him and Patrick Ewing play together for a long time, and they only played like 5 games together at the end of a season, and that was it. And then they never re-signed Bernard King again. But I would really love to see what him and Patrick Ewing have done together. All right. So it was an 88-85 game. It's like, see, this game, this is what I'm saying. This is a close game with the Knicks and the Magics and Julius Randle. I see that shot. One of those. See, some of his shootings like that, them fadeaway jump shots. You bailing teams out. Don't do that. Take it right to the basket, man. So a timeout, and this game is a 3-point Knicks lead. Yes, sir. Shallon, fantastic. What up, boy? Long time no see, man. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, he's in the chat, man. Yeah, Patrick Ewing's like, hey, man, ride by the Aces and Hawkeyes guys. Like, hey, man, gave him some good questions and stuff like that, man. Patrick Ewing. And I always remember the one thing with Patrick, I always remember when I was in New York, when Patrick Ewing got drafted. I remember when he got drafted. I remember as a kid, like looking up in the sky, and after he got drafted by the Knicks, you know how they write up in the sky, like with the airplane, whatever that stuff is, that right? It says New York loves Patrick Ewing in the sky, and I looked up, I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? After we drafted him, as I'll never forget that, looking up in the sky and seeing that, like they did that in the sky, wrote that in the sky. New York loves Patrick Ewing after we drafted him. Yeah, that Achilles thing, like, yeah, Bernard King, like I said, I remember when Bernard King had that knee injury, and salute Shallon, fantastic, happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, salute to you, bro, salute to both of you guys, man, seasons, greetings, everything, man. Hope you guys had a great New Year's, man. Happy MLK Day to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are enjoying your day and celebrating. Like I said, mine's will be even better if the Knicks win this one today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I always remember that as a kid, man. Apache when he got drafted, man, he changed the Knicks franchise around, man. Because after the Bernard King and Bill Cartwright years, we was down in the dumps for a while. You know what I'm saying? And Patrick Ewing like gave us new life and stuff like that. Then they had the Gerald Wilkins. You know what I'm saying? The Bomb Squad with Johnny Newman. Those guys and all that type of stuff, man. Yeah, that Rick Pitino Knicks team, that bomb squad, man, I think they would have been real special if they kept Rick Pitino and stuff like that. That bomb squad, with Johnny Newman, uh, you know, was it Johnny Newman, Mark Jackson, Rod Strickland, all these guys, man. We had a squad, man. That team that came back against the Celtics, we was down 3-1 to Boston or something like that, or 2-1, and we came back and beat Boston. And it's like with Larry Bird, that was legendary. That Gerald Wilkins and Patrick Ewing team, Mark Jackson, that squad that came back against Boston and beat the legend Larry Bird. Yeah, he should have got one. Yeah, LeBron's not the GOAT, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know they had that debate all the time with Michael Jordan and LeBron, and the thing I always say, like I said, I always say with Michael Jordan and LeBron, the things that a LeBron accomplished is just like you can't put into words because he did it as a high school kid coming out of high school. You know what I'm saying? The difference is Michael Jordan was coached by legendary coaches to win. He was coached by Dean Smith and he was coached by Phil Jackson. See, LeBron ain't had no legendary coaches. He made coaches. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no legendary coaches. That's the difference. He made coaches out of coaches. Michael Jordan, before he had legendary coaches, like I said, North Carolina with Dean Smith was great. He came in the NBA and he wasn't really doing too much, you know what I'm saying, with Doug Collins and them other guys. So he had to get a legendary coach to teach him how to win games, and that's how he won a championship. You know what I'm saying? And if people ask us like this, I always say that it's like Michael Jordan had to get like legendary coaches to coach him, you know what I'm saying, to win championships and make, great. But LeBron never had a chance to be under a legendary coach in his whole career. He never got coached by a legendary coach. Yeah, he was in Miami with Eric Spoelstra, but, and Pat Riley and stuff. But, Riley didn't coach him, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was great. Houston, Starks, Oakland. Yeah, that's your Knicks top five. That's a great top five, man. Those are the great years. Shaolin, fantastic. Oh man, the Magic took the lead on the Knicks 90-89, and this is what I was talking about, man. With the Knicks, it's like they let these young teams hang around, and this is what happens, man. And Julius is not having a great game, you know what I'm saying? 4 of 16 shooting, you know what I'm saying? Deuce McBride is doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Ananobi's doing this thing. However, it's like they need the superstar Randall to step up 90-89, 2:37 left to go in this fourth quarter. Yeah, LeBron, like I said, I got to give it to LeBron, and he's the all-time NBA leading scorer in NBA history. Like I said, what this guy's done out of high school, same thing with Kobe and all these guys. I give it to these high school kids because, like I said, yeah, I mean, there's no on the job training coming from high school straight into the NBA and doing what you can do and doing what you have done to accomplish everything that you have is something great. And the thing with Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan couldn't come straight from a high school. He had to go to college. He wasn't that good coming out of high school to go straight to the NBA, and that's what the difference that people don't seem to realize. These other kids had the balls to come out, and Michael Jordan could have came out of high school and went straight to the NBA, but he wasn't that good enough to go straight to the NBA. These other kids went to the NBA, and look what they've done. And that's all I got to say on that. And like I said, Michael Jordan, to me, I mean, he is the GOAT, but LeBron, Kobe, these guys are not far off because, like I said, what they've accomplished, straight out of high school. Had they went to college and did all that stuff, yeah, that's different. But these kids came straight from high school with no coaching experience or nothing, and look what they've accomplished. And as a Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying, the Knicks fan with Michael Jordan, that's why they have the Jordan rules. I mean, there's a reason why it says the Jordan rules. And Knicks are on a cold streak going on. Yeah, but see that you answer your own question right there. Phil Jackson made Michael Jordan second, right? Yeah, because before Phil came, Michael was playing for Doug Collins and he was just scoring 50, 60 points and he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? He was about stats. Phil Jackson taught him how to win and play a team concept with, and Dean Smith did teach him that at North Carolina too. But when he came to the NBA with Doug Collins, he was running amok, you know what I'm saying, doing what he had to do. But that's what I'm saying. Because if Phil Jackson never came to the Bulls, I don't think they'd have won championships. If Doug Collins was going to be Michael Jordan's coach the entirety, I don't think he was going to win championships. And the thing, like I said, the thing with LeBron, like I said, LeBron made coaches out of coaches. He kept guys employed as a coach, running the team and doing, you know what I'm saying? And he's like he's taught by by people who's not even really good coaches. I mean, first year coaches, second year coaches, whatever it was. Like I said, he never had a chance to have a Hall of Fame coach him. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, and that's what I'm saying is like if you put both of them in different scenarios, if LeBron had a chance to be coached by legendary Hall of Fame coaches, he would have won more championships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give it to him. Is that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, but LeBron, Kobe, these guys are right there. So I respect those guys more coming out of high school, and into a grown man league and doing what they do. Kevin Garnett, all these high school guys, Dwight Howard, all these guys coming out. You know what I'm saying? Out of high school, Jermaine O'Neal. The list can go on and on and on. Some of them didn't have as much great of his career, but coming out of high school to go into the NBA and lead a franchise, Carmelo Anthony's, 1 year out of Syracuse, to lead a franchise from the dumps. You know what I'm saying? That gives a lot. What LeBron did, you know what I'm saying? He took a team, the Cavaliers, from the dumps when he came as a high school kid. He put them on his back and he led them to finals, you know what I'm saying, as a high school kid. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan was like, what, 3 years into the league, you know what I'm saying? And plus he had 3 years in college too. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, you know what I'm saying, he had Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Michael Jordan came in like, straight into the league and put the Bulls on the shoulder and took them to the playoffs in his first year. Yeah, longevity. Yeah. Oh man. Magic's up 94-91 on the Knicks. Like I said, this is a winnable game. This is a game that they should have won, man. 11-1 run in the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds, man. Let's see. Well, still got a minute. Something. Let's see if the Knicks could come back in this game. Sh- Carroll just killing them, man. Carroll is just killing them with the jump shots. It's like Randall, where you at? Julius, where you at, man? Where you at? Like Julius, where you at? It's like, yo, McBride over here taking it to people. You know what I'm saying? A 3-point game now. It's like this is where we need to see Julius at. About the Pistons, this current team, the Pistons, because this current team, like I said, they have talent. I don't know what it is with the Pistons, man. Kay Cunningham is a great young player. Jaden Ivey, it kind of surprised me because they picked him like last year, like a lottery pick, and I thought he was gonna be like one of the stars of the team, and now he don't even really play too much, or he comes off the bench with Jaden Ivey. So I'm like, 'cause I thought it was gonna be Kay Cunningham and Jaden Ivey taking the Pistons over the top. You know, they got a great shooter in Bogdanovich. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Stewart is it's like a lunch pail guy at the 4 spot, 5 spot, whatever it is. James Wiseman. That was a guy who I thought was going to be much better, but I don't know what's going on with James Wiseman. But it's just like a team that's just dysfunctional, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on. And Monty Williams was like, brought in there to try to like trying to coach these guys up and see. I know that's a difficult job for him to do, what I'm saying, coming in with a bunch of young guys to get them all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they got talent, but I don't know, man. I thought they was going to be like how Orlando and these other teams are moving up, like the younger guys, you know what I'm saying? But they look like they're taking a step back, losing 27 games in a row. That's not a formula that, what I'm saying, that's a lot of losing. That's like a losing culture. Yeah, man, it's gonna be back in the lottery again. But like I said, it's gonna have to take some the management gonna have to make some trades and get some probably some vets in there, some guys that not older vets, but some guys who's like, can help straighten that team out. Yeah, they just gotta be surrounded. You're right. They just gotta be surrounded by like a good culture, a good staff around them to put the right pieces around them and stuff like that. It looked like they just got too many young guys on that team. See, at least with Jason Tatum when he got over there, he had Marcus Smart. He had I think Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward. I forgot some other guys that was on that team early on when they were there. But they were so good at a young age that they was like, it's clear. It just clearly shows like the young guys, they were the better players anyway. So I mean, they was much more mature beyond their years. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too is like the players you get, they might have the talent, but do they have the maturity? You know what I'm saying? Do they have the maturity? You know? Yeah, this one is about over, man. 97-92. Magic's up. 24 seconds left to go. This is a game the Knicks blew, man. They blew this game. And a better backup point guard. And the Knicks blew this game. I mean, without Brunson, is like a little bit of a damn. That's. I was trying to see if Julius was really going to take off in this game because Brunson wasn't playing. So I was like, now I want to see Julius like scoring like 30 or 40 something points in this game, but that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of game that Julius got to really step up in. DiVincenzo and these other guys got to step up in. Because I mean, you look at the young guys. McBride came to play. You know what I'm saying? And this is only his second start, so he ain't afraid of the big moment. You know, Josh Hart, these other guys, and Anobi played good, but you know, you got to do more too. You know what I'm saying? When one of your star players is down, everybody else got to like elevate their game up a lot more. We 23-16 right now, so we're gonna be 23-17 after this game. So yeah, we're gonna be 23-17 after this game. But like I said, this was the start of a home schedule, man. 12 of the next 14 is gonna be at Madison Square Garden. This is when we're supposed to take advantage of these home games, man. And teams like Orlando, these are the teams that we gotta beat. You know what I'm saying? If we can't beat these guys, and you're playing against Boston, Milwaukee, it's like you know what I'm saying? These are winnable games. So it looks like we're gonna be 0-2 against Orlando in this series, man. OG ain't nobody. OG ain't nobody. Yeah. Ugh. I'm just looking at this defeat. Is like Randall, man. Come on, Randall. You gotta be the man. You gotta be the man. Final score: Knicks lose 98-94 to the Magic. A low scoring game. But Knicks had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Like I said, this was a game that the Knicks had to extend their lead and play much better in the fourth quarter, man. And they didn't do that. They had a 5-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they, like I said, they couldn't make shots. And the star players just didn't step up. You know what I'm saying? So this is a defeat. Knicks will go to 23-17 on the season. Start the home schedule off with a loss. Like I said, Deuce McBride played a great game, you know what I'm saying, for a second start, you know what I'm saying? Dante DiVincenzo's okay. Isaiah Hartenstein, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask for much more, you know what I'm saying? Randall's a guy that just didn't like bring it really, you know, he struggled. This was a game that he struggled in. And I wanted to see like how Randall would be without Brunson and these other guys. If he's going to be, he's the man. So I want to see how he's going to play without these guys. And you know, if this game's like this is going to be like this, then it's like that's not a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Because if he'd score like 35 or 40 points and he didn't get no out, I've been like okay, but you know, it's like, but he didn't do that. The other guys had a better game than he did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Knicks got to look at this thing and look at this, you know, thing with Randall and stuff like that, and see like, hey, if we don't have the guys around, it's like, yo, can we get it done with him, or you know, how we're gonna be with that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute, boy. Great stream. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for coming through, man. And like I said, I should be back on here probably either Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that, man. So like I said, since you subscribe now, you'll see, or hit the notification bell, so you'll see when I'll come back on again. But I'll be back on, man. Miss Allen, fantastic, yeah. Coach ain't calling no plays. I mean, well, you know what's name plays. His offensive thing is just read and react. That's his thing, is a read and react thing. It's like, bro, what the hell is a read and react, man? That ain't no offense. I was like, yo, I'm just trying to see if you're talking about something like flex offense, a motion offense, you know, Princeton offense or something. You do a read and react. The read and react just means like, hey, get the ball and just look around and see, hey, and read the defense and just do what you got to do. That ain't no plays, man. You got to call plays. You got to do, you know, so not triangle, but some, you know, backdoor cut, something, you know what I'm saying? Motion offense, keep these guys moving, man, cutting, you know, moving, constantly moving, doing something. Yeah, we better than the Nets right now, man. I feel bad for the Nets, but you know what? The thing with the Nets is the Nets had superstars, though. You know what I'm saying? They had Kyrie, they had Durant, they had some guys. The Knicks ain't had that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So they had KG, Pierce, and in their older years and all that stuff. But hey, nobody wanted to come to the Knicks, right? But Melo, you know what I'm saying? Melo and Amari Stoudemire. But hey, we'll need more people to come. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and this is what get Tom Thibodeau in trouble in the playoffs, though. You know what I'm saying? This type of offense, man, is like, because in the regular season is okay, but in the playoffs you get stymied, you get stagnant, and you can't win. You can't win the playoff games like that with an offense. This is like a read and react. That's not an offense, bro. Because what you're doing is like, it's almost like an ISO, like you just playing ISO ball. And when you play ISO ball, the defense on the other team is resting because, you know, everybody just looking at one player on offense doing something, and then the other guys are just standing around. But if you playing a motion offense and you constantly cutting, going back door, you're gonna tire out the defense, and you don't know who's gonna get the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. It's like, it's just the thing of suspense to see who's going to score. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can score if you keep constantly moving and cutting to the basket, drawing fouls and stuff like that. Yeah, Mitchell. Like I would rather they get Donovan Mitchell, either Mitchell, just say Mitchell or Murray, but Mitchell, like I said, Mitchell's a New York guy. It's like, yo, bring him home. Like I said, a guy shows up in the playoff, he's going to come and play in the playoff. So if they get him, I'll be all right with that. You know what I'm saying? I would be all right with that because they need a 2-guard right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the point guard, you got the small forward, the defensive small forward, and Anunoby. You know what I'm saying? So you get Mitchell, who's a scorer, like Brunson, you know what I'm saying? They could wreak havoc in the backcourt, you know what I'm saying? So they got all these draft picks. Hey, go ahead and swing for the fences now, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no need to keep it. You done traded all your young pieces away now. You don't trade all your young pieces. You don't trade Obi Toppin, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly. So now you got his Grimes, McBride, Jericho Sims, things like that, and some draft picks. But dominant all around big man. Yeah, I think the Knicks are good with Mitchell Robinson as a center because you don't need you don't have enough balls to go around. If you got Brunson, let's say you got Brunson, Mitchell, Randall, that's enough balls to go around. You just need a defensive center just to play, dominant in the paint. Just rebound and block shots. That's what you need to anchor that middle and get all the rebounds like Mitchell Robinson was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, that part was good. We just needed like another score, another proven score. You know what I'm saying? Because Brunson is one proven scorer. You can always count on him in the playoffs. You need another guy you can count on in the playoffs. You need at least 2 guys you can count on in the playoffs with a dominant center, defensive center. And then you got Randall, who could be like another, a piece or something like that. But if he gets traded, then he gets traded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hartenstein is good. He's good. Like I said, his contract is minimal. So, and they're going to have to pay up to keep him in the offseason, which I don't think they'll have a problem with. So, I won't mind bringing him back. Bring him back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got to get that second option, like I said, behind Brunson. Randall's a second option, but you know what I'm saying? He's an option you really can't depend on too much like that. Other Knicks fans believe you can, but me personally, I go by the playoffs. I don't go by the regular season. Is what you do in the playoffs. If you're going to show up in the playoffs and you're going to be there, I'm cool with that. But if I can't depend on you in the playoffs, then I need somebody else because, championships got to be won by people you can count on. You know what I'm saying? We need more Derek Jeters. We don't need no more A-Rods, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs. You need more Derek Jeters, guys who want to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, man. So we're gonna wrap this up. But yeah. Next time if y'all come on there, if y'all come on the thing, man, the link is up there. Y'all could just get on the channel, man. I don't have no problem. I like people get on the panel anyway. You could get on the panel and talk and stuff like that. So the next time you get on, the link will be on there. It's always in there. So just hit the link if you want to come on and talk, man. Talk Knicks basketball, whatever, man. It's all good, man. But it was great for you guys, and thank you guys for coming through. You know what I'm saying? RC. Shallon, fantastic, man. Like I said, I'll see you guys next time. Like I said, I'm sorry that the Knicks couldn't deliver today on MLK Day for us, you know what I'm saying, and get this dub, even though it was like one of those winnable games and stuff like that. So, but like I said, I should be probably back on here Tuesday or Thursday night and stuff like that. But like I said, since you subscribe, so you'll know when I get back on again, man. Thank you guys for coming up and showing up and coming through. And like I said, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining the Man-Cave podcast. And for those who watching my channel for the first time, please hit that like and subscribe button and also share and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, you guys be good and salute Knicks Nation.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big fuse, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with The Voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most